Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is Message. Hi, Dan. All right.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. This is super recent. Welcome to Tea Time with Bunky. I missed you guys. I really did. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Political Tuesday, Tea Time with Bunky. We are here. We are at the day. There's really not, I'm looking at my Instagram to see if it pops up, but it doesn't, because I want to make sure I acknowledge everyone on Instagram. We are here at the day. We are at the day. I don't need to make really any announcements, except that I want you guys to know that Thursday's Tea Time with Bunky is just going to be an open forum. It's just going to be me, y'all. We're going to be talking about the results of tonight. That's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow in the studio with the Rec Boys, Shad and Chris. I don't know how much they're going to hit on it, but I know they're going to hit on it tomorrow. So make sure you tune into In the Studio with the Rec Boys tomorrow to get your rec and turn into Tea Time with Bunky on Thursdays to get the wrap up. So without further ado, welcome to all my Tea Time with Bunky followers and subscribers, everyone that have been there, taking this journey with us. Thank you for those that have been taking this political ride with me and Shad throughout these crazy less than 4 months. Yeah, it's been real. Without further ado, I'm going to bring Shad on because it's a lot. You doing?
What's happening? How you feeling?
You know how I'm feeling.
You ready to go? You ready to get it going?
What are those shines?
Oh, that's my ring. That means people are in the shop. My bad. My bad. Get that.
I haven't watched the news. I haven't watched the news. I got my voter sticker on, but even though I voted on October 26th, I just want the people to know that I did vote. And shout out to you for your vote. Shout out to Liberty PD for doing their job and being on point.
Yeah, nah, it was kind of wild. It was definitely kind of wild. I was caught off guard. I forgot that you're not supposed to do that, but I seen the signs. Like
what sign? Hey, Jamie. My baby girl voted today.
They have the signs that say 100 feet. That you can't.
Wait a minute, you're kind of low a little bit. You're low a little bit.
Is that better?
Yeah. What's that? 100. We can tell you right now, Jamie. What?
Yeah, no, 100 feet. You can't talk political. Like you can't.
Really?
Yeah. No. Like even they. It's like you have to like talk politics 100 feet from the polling site. So you have to be at least 100 feet. So like if reporters wanted to come and ask if who you voted for or just to ask you questions or whatever the case may be,
right?
You can't do it within 100 feet of the polling site.
That's good to know. I had no idea.
Really?
Because when I go, I only went one time with somebody. I only went once, but so it's not like I was going to be talking to anybody anyway. So I guess I wasn't paying attention. And plus, when I vote, especially in situations like this, I'm so focused on what's going on around me.
Nah, I get it. I get it, but
So what went down? I'm proud of Liberty PD.
Well, I was just there to doing what I had to do, and I walk in, and a lady had just finished voting, so she was on her way out. I was checking in ID / all that other good stuff, and as they're checking me in, I guess the lady's niece came in.
Thank you, Jamie.
And the lady who was leaving said, I hope you're voting for Trump because if not, the America's gonna become a shithole. Excuse my
So
language.
she said, did she like scream this, or did she, or is it like a conversation like me and you?
Nah, it was about they was about 10 to 12 feet apart from each other, so it was loud enough. It wasn't like
Oh,
they were sitting at a table and had a conversation. And then, one of the poll workers was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you got to take that 100 feet, And she was like, "I can say whatever I want to say to
no,
my
that's
niece. It's a family member." And then, they
no.
escorted her out.
You ain't tell me that part.
No, 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 no. They escorted her right out of there. And
But that
like I
I
said,
never.
yeah, this is only my second time voting for a presidential race. So
Okay,
that was the first time that I've actually seen,
something like that.
people were outside talking. They were waiting. I got there right before the free bus pulled
Okay,
back up,
okay,
which was a good thing because whoever they dropped off was getting on the bus and the bus was kind of filled. So I didn't really have to wait,
okay.
you know.
Yeah,
But oh no, it's real. It's real. So and she felt a certain type of way and I get
of
it,
course she did.
it's her family, but rules are rules.
They should have had this conversation before they got. That's what you do before you leave. If you're going to have a family group conversation,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
have it before you get to the place.
Right.
I mean, like that's common
Exactly.
sense, but people are so entitled and beholden that they think they can do whatever they want. And Liberty Police said, "Not today, not on my watch," and yoked her up.
Yeah, no, they escorted her right out. And
I've
it
never
happens.
seen
You
it.
got to play by the rules, you know. So, no, that goes.
But you can't influence others to vote what for what you believe in. That's right. That's why I always say, look and listen. Basically, that's what this whole thing was about: looking and listening.
Did you watch any of the last stomping, the
Rallies.
last? Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a couple. Yeah, I watched a couple of the rallies. I watched the last comment that Vance said about Kamala taking out the trash, and um but yet when they thought, or maybe he probably did say it, when Biden had made a comment like that and they thought that he was calling all Trump supporters trash, they went ballistic. But this dude, who hasn't even been in a real office for more than 2 years, felt so, this dude that's running made him feel so comfortable that he can call a woman whose credentials make his look like he has a eighth grade education, feel like he can call her this. Why?
Well, I
I
mean,
saw
in
that.
all
Okay.
fairness,
Okay.
Biden
Okay.
did
You did
say
say.
Trump supporters are trash.
Yeah, I did say he said it. I said after that, I said, now he probably said it. He
Why
did
is
say
it
it.
still on here?
Somebody trying to get a cut.
No, you know what
Shout
it
out to the
is?
rec center.
I got too many. I got too many cameras, so there's too much going on.
There's some,
So I got cameras I got two front cameras. I got cameras in the back. I got all types of crazy stuff.
well, you need
But
cameras, especially if you're gonna have people, women like that jumping out that think they can say and do whatever they want.
yeah, no, no, no. It has to stop. It really has. But I mean, tomorrow or the next few days, we're gonna see what happens. We're
Okay,
gonna
wait.
go ahead.
We'll be
Go ahead.
right back. Tea time, Political Tuesday. And welcome back. I said that totally backwards.
It's all good. You nervous? What you nervous about?
Listen, because see, I have it at the bottom. America has chosen, right? And that's what I'm scared of, because when we wake up tomorrow, I mean, it's not gonna be over because dude already put out a bunch of stuff that things were rigged. Can't wait to put my Harris sign on the hood of my car.
I
He
know
already
Jamie
got.
bugging. Jamie fronting though. 'Cause she
But
better
look,
be easy.
yeah, because it's gloom and doom either way, and we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, even though numbers are going to be up. We already know that it's going to be fought whichever way. Things are already being said. catch we are in an era where clout chasing is the thing. You don't have to speak facts. All you have to do is say some of the stuff for attention. Yes, but it's scary, Chris. I'm still. I mean, really, how do you feel, Shad? Really, don't hold back. How do you feel right now?
I feel confident. I told people a couple days ago. I think we're about to see. Well, either way, we're gonna see history because we're either gonna see the first black female president, or we're gonna see the first felon president.
That's going
So
to take away all of our rights and make this a dictatorship and come at everyone who said anything against him. And I mean, we're going to see a bully with more power than any bully can ever imagine.
well, see, the thing is like this. I'm gonna tell you once again, and being all
Okay.
fairness, do we believe what he's gonna say? Because he
Wait.
lies a lot. I said,
Well,
do
he
we
lies like
believe
a
what he
rug.
says?
He
Because he
lies
lies.
like a rug.
You believe that?
Do I believe that he's going to try attempt to do what he said he's going to do?
Absolutely. That's what I'm asking.
Absolutely. I believe it. And I believe that he has his cronies. This really isn't sounding very bipartisan, isn't it? Is it? It is what it is. But he has his people in line, maybe not in office, but the backwoods people that's listening to all the rhetoric and all the noise, because that's the problem. All the noise that they're hearing, him telling them to basically, yo, get ready. And in their minds, he may not be realizing the power that he has, or maybe he does. I don't know. Who knows what's going on in that mind? But people are taking him serious. Um, Someone sent me um to what was it? TikTok, you YouTube, one of these platforms where there were men, a militia, there were men in North Carolina preparing for if this election is stolen, quotes from Trump. Yo, they actually in the woods preparing with rifles. You think that's not terrifying? It's already in place, maybe not him, but the same ones who storm the Capitol is the ones who will back his words up for exactly, Jamie. It's those people because they can't think for themselves.
Well, my thing also, Bunky,
Yes.
I don't really want to believe people have that short of a memory. If
Seems
you
like it.
believe, hold on, if you watch it and you tuned in and you believe that you're gonna stop the election or you're gonna do something that is gonna change, or you're gonna do something because of the outcome of the election, you must not have seen those guys that stormed the Capitol. Go check the dude who was the leader of the Proud Boys. I think he got 33 years.
Did he?
Yeah, all those heads
Listen,
got time.
but
Like,
listen, but here's the thing though. They all got what they justly deserve. Okay.
hmm
They justly deserve that because they committed a whole crime, major crime, treason. Um, but if this dude wins, he's planning on harming them. Like, this is what he planned. You're absolutely right. Shad, you bugging. They forgot what happened. They did. I forgot what happened 15 minutes ago, Chris. I ain't even gonna lie. But
well, I
he
mean,
wants to give them a
listen,
pass.
this is the thing, and this is
What?
this is the double-edged sword. You
Okay.
forget that part, but you could tell me that you were better off 4 years ago.
I can't. Well,
No,
no.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no. But
them.
this is what I'm saying. Them. This is what
Yeah.
you can tell me they don't have the memory, but when you ask them, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? They tell you, yeah, like you can actually remember what was going on. But they can remember that, but they can't remember the little tourist group. Remember the 5 or 6 people that were just tourists walking around the Capitol, the same video that they were showing on certain news outlets to where they weren't actually showing what was going on, what was happening. People do have short term memory. And that's what it is. But they need to remember the last time people tried.
They won't
Absolutely, Chris.
select the memory. Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're
Absolutely.
absolutely right. But listen, hey, don't remember and see what happened to you.
And listen, this is also something to think about though. Okay. Now we know what it is. We saw what happened. We hear all the horrible, horrible things this man and his people are saying. We see, oh my, it's terrible. We hear it, we see it, we feel it. Okay. All of our senses are alert right about now, right?
Hmm.
Um, did you really just think that it's just about forgetting what he says? Or is it because of who he's running against? And
Nah,
do you need me to clarify when I
a
say who
little
he's
bit.
running
A
against?
little bit. It's a
Okay.
little bit of who he's running against.
Hmm.
But he could be running against Kermit the Frog. It really doesn't matter at this point. People who love Trump love Trump.
Yes,
There's a
they do.
difference. There's a difference between Republicans and MAGA.
Absolutely. They're not the
There's
same. They're
yeah, no,
not the
no, no,
same.
no. There.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, people really believe the stuff that they believe in Trump,
Yeah.
which is an idea. It's
Crazy.
just an idea. Like Trump, and I think that's what it is. They're not
Uh-huh.
because they'll tell you, well, I don't care about what he says, what he does, and all the stupid antics. I just like his policies. And then you ask them what are his policies, and then be like, well, you like your healthcare, right? You like the fact that your grandmother is who's on insulin was capped at $35, right? But there was no other health plan. So you spend 4 years trying to dismantle a healthcare plan that gave what was it ever however many million people healthcare who had pre-existing conditions who would normally not be able to get it.
Right.
Now they got it. People forget you got stimulus checks under both administrations. You know that,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But who
Unemployment
was
rate was
who was
at, hold
yelling
on.
about it?
Wait, what happened?
They were making more money when he was in office. That's what they say. I said, but yeah, like you said, it was under both administrations. But who was yelling about it more? Who was trying
Well,
to
he
push?
signed the checks.
Yeah.
He wanted to
Listen.
personally sign the check so that and guess what? People believed that he literally gave them money.
Okay, wait. People believing. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Political Tuesday with Bunky and Shad. Yes, they believe that because he signed it with that big um black Sharpie.
Yeah. And now,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. When he started his 4 years, I think unemployment was at like 3.2%. Right now, I think it's at like 4.7.
Look, I gotta tell people right now, please do not text me about the numbers. I do not want to know
You do
anything.
want to know. You're going to be up all
No,
night. You're going to be up all night
no,
biting your
I'm
nails,
not.
pulling your hair out, drinking
No.
massive cups of tea, running back and forth to the bathroom. You're going to be up all night until they say,
No,
this is what it's looking like.
no, no, it's no, Shad. I promise you, I'm not. I promise you, I can't do it. Um, wh- uh, no, I'm not, Jamie. I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
is.
No, I'm
Yes, you
not.
is.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And I promise you, I'm not. And listen, like, go stop it, Jamie. Listen, the fact that we're talking about supporters now. There go my Hazel. There she goes. She never disappoints.
I know.
Listen, the fact that I saw a clip, I think I sent it to you, where one of those shows had on YouTube. They go out and they do all these questions and stuff, and they asked the Trump supporter. They asked him why are they voting for Trump or whatever, and he instantly went to Obama. I don't know why they keep going to President Obama. They just jump over. There were two presidencies after him. Said because President Obama was not, he was never in the White House. He was nowhere to be found during 9/11.
Yeah. No.
Well, I
Listen.
would really hope he wasn't anywhere around, but especially since he wasn't the president. It's like that's the type of people that are gung ho and riding hard. But it's not just them. It's not just those. It's the smart, educated ones. And I can't help but to believe that the fact that Kamala is a woman of color and a woman, the fact that she's of color makes it even worse, but she's a woman that's in this position. They can't have that. They'd rather have someone like this dude that's running who has shown you who he is on all stances, how he talks about people with disabilities, how he talks about people from other countries, how he talks about women. He gonna protect us whether we like it or not. Man, are you serious? Uh, the way he talks about people and things, he dehumanizes people. And the fact that they would rather vote for someone like this, I think my next week's friends list is going to be looking a whole lot different. And it's not because of who they voted for. I can care less. But you're showing me who you really are to the core. That's what I'm saying, Shad. No, you can't. You can't you cannot justify. I mean, like Liz Cheney, hardcore Republicans, people like that have jumped ship. Forever Republicans, old school from the South, are jumping ship. Why are they jumping ship? Because the stuff that this man stands for is not what America's supposed to be.
You seen Pence said he won't be supporting Donald Trump.
Well, why? What did I mean? Like Trump's people wanted to take this man's life, and he did nothing. Why would he support that?
Well, he worked for him. I mean,
Well,
there's some
yeah,
people who worked underneath him. I mean, you got some people now who tell you, yo, I don't like Trump's extra stuff, but I like his policy, so I'm gonna vote for him. I don't, I may not agree with Nikki Haley. I may not agree with him all the time, but I'm gonna say my vote for him. It's weird that this guy who's the closest person to you in the job, which is your vice president, that's the guy you ran with to win. Like he was
right.
on your ticket to win. And then 8 years later, he said he's not supporting you. There's two 5 stars, I think 5 star, 4 star generals who was, that he, that was at the head of their command while Trump was in office, and they said, "Yo,
Because they
I'm not."
believe they can have it themselves as a woman. They don't believe they can have it themselves as a woman.
Well, see, I mean, even with the woman thing, it's like I never really, I didn't. It might be a double sword where
Wait, what do you mean?
it might
Wait, what
just
do you
be,
mean?
it might not be a race thing. It's a woman thing. That's what you think it is.
I think it's a race woman thing. I mean, it's a race woman thing. Absolutely.
That's what it is.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, his vice president, running mate, vice run, whatever that clown is. His basic idea is he feels women should be barefoot and pregnant. That's what he believes. He didn't come right out and say it, but the way he talked, what? Oh, yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's and you're black. Well, black, Indian, Asian. She's you everything they
She's black.
despise, and you're an educated black woman. They don't want that. They can't handle that. I mean, yo, she is more qualified than either one of them put together.
Well, she was vice president already, so that's one job that she actually had. She
And they
she
want
got
to put
elected.
Kennedy over women's Kennedy over women's. Can you
Yeah,
yo,
Kennedy.
that is a whole circus right there.
That's the guy who said that the 9/11 theories, right?
Yeah, with the brainworm, whose own family, the Kennedys, are against him. His own, yeah, he is.
Well, there's always one black sheep, right?
Oh well, he's more than a black sheep. God dog it. He is still not being paid. No, white women and then brown, black get paid less than white women. Yeah, but black women, we are, they don't appreciate us. And you know what? And we the ones coming out doing all this mess.
No, I'm gonna tell you, you guys are the strongest voting bloc for Democrats.
Mhm.
So, and you know who's number two?
Ooh.
Black men.
Yeah, I keep hearing stuff about y'all, and yo, they stepping up. They stepping up.
I
They stepping up.
see.
But
I
they
don't
still
want to.
could do better. Not
Yeah, but
you,
see, I don't
Shad.
want to talk. I don't want to feel like I'm talking down or feel like I'm putting down people. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion,
Yes, they
and
are.
everybody's family dynamic isn't the same. And I say that because it shouldn't be Democrat, Republican. It should be what is the best for you and your family, your tribe. So, you know, some people may feel that voting for Trump will be better for their family, their tribe. I don't know what the basis of that is on. Is it on financially? Because I mean, they could be part of that 1, 2, 3, maybe 5% that work for companies who are going to get these tax breaks that are actually going to do kickdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So they will get paid more. And if they get paid more, then guess what? They could provide more for their family. Their family,
Hey, Kim. They,
right?
yeah, wait.
So,
Wait, we're gonna get right back. We're gonna get right. Hold that. Providing for their families. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Political Tuesday. Okay, so you're talking about why some people may feel justified for this
and then
vote.
you got others who say, you know what? I've been broke, I've been poor, but what we not gonna do is go back to the times to where we got to go down a back alley, down 3 stairs to some guy who has a bucket full of hot water and a couple of wet rags to have an abortion. You get what I'm saying? So, some people, their values are different. And I don't want to say whose values are more important because, your values are yours, you know? But we got to understand that when people do make these decisions that we really don't understand on, like really don't like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has to be something that's beneficial for them. I don't think people vote. Well, some might, but I don't. I think that percentage that vote out of spite is very low. You get what I'm saying? So now it's just like somebody might NBA draft. Somebody might pick somebody to go to first pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that first pick becomes a bust because you didn't look at the numbers, and now you done sunk all your money into that first pick,
Right.
and guess what happens? You lose out. But had you shout out to the
Think
VGN,
again.
had you sat back and really looked at the numbers
Uh-huh.
and really looked like what's going to be best for you and your family and your situation so that you guys can move forward and be prosperous, you know?
And you know what, Shad? Everything you just said, I respect it. I respect it. People have to make choices that work best for their families. But at the end of the day, if it's all just about money, which is what I'm getting from that, um, then I still, like I said before, um, it's best for me if you're my friend for me not to know that you voted for him because like I said before, it shows me who you are. Because with me, it's not about money. I don't have any right now, but it's not about money. It's on morals, it's on compassion, it's on empathy, it's about treating your neighbor right. It's about all of that. It's about all of that. And once you get past the money which money can be replaced. You can get money. But your daughters and your granddaughters and your cousins and your nieces, and they're going to lose their rights. Any woman in your life, your sisters, they're going to lose their rights. So you can have a couple of extra dollars in your pocket. You put somebody in office who talks so gross about women. And what about your disabled child or your family member with disabilities? His own family came out and said that the nephew said that he told him after he requested more money, for the care of his son from the trust that was really his, that Trump took over, basically said, let the boy go because he doesn't even know who you are. This is the type of person that they're voting in. That's what I look at. Yo, forget the money. Of course, you need money to live and all that stuff. You need it. Exactly. You need it to live and survive. But at what cost? Like I keep saying, I won't sell my soul. I will not do it. And it's just like people, I'm just going to look past what he said. I had more money in my bank account. Yo, what's wrong with you? That's how I feel. So then, I'm only one little person, so you won't miss me as a friend. You really won't. So
Well,
anybody who's watching this and we're friends and you voted for him, silently remove me from your friends list. That's
see,
it.
my
I
whole
won't.
thing is it shouldn't even.
No,
It
because
really shouldn't.
Shad is showing you who they are at the core. At the core of it. Like that's what I'm saying. If you can overlook what he said, maybe I'm just emotional. I'm an emotional being. I really am. Because I can't look past the things that him and his people, that fake comedian that got, and that comedian, I laughed at when he was doing the roasting at Tom Brady's thing. I thought he was funny. But then he gets on a place where he was vetted and showing his, even though he's a race show.
Do you think he's a racist?
No, I think he's had that comedian. I don't know him. I only seen him twice, right? But I think he's had a lot of racist passes. How about that? You know how people are in a group and their friends of color give them passes. So I think so like I said, I don't know him, so I can't say. So yeah, he's had a lot of racist passes and felt like he could say what he was going to say and people were going to laugh and it was okay. But when you disrespect the whole island, you don't think they coming for you?
I think he did that once he read the room. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's what y'all want. All right, I got that. I got that for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about it. It's like a DJ. When you come in and they say you'll just play whatever you want, and then you start playing whatever you want, and nobody's really dancing, and then you find that one song that
That
gets the
hype,
people out there, and you're
right?
like, you know what? I'm gonna keep to this. So now you keep to that rhythm because you see that that's what's getting the people riled up. I believe that you could say racist jokes and not really believe that they're funny, but
As soon as
know
they
that
were
people
hyped, you
are
kept
gonna
going.
laugh.
But it depends on like no racist jokes should be funny, but they're hilarious. But it's like he went beyond. It's like when they go beyond the joke, you know, he went too far. He had no little bell to be like, okay, let me not, no compass, no moral compass. Let me not say that. Let me say this, but let me not say that. Sad because I know some Puerto Ricans who are still voting for him. Yeah, just like black people still voting for him. But there were so many more Hispanic people voting for him until no matter what he said about black people and women, they still had his back. But once they came for Puerto Rico, then they're like, oh no, we're not doing that. Now we need everybody to support us and not support. And then black people, like we do, we join them. No, they're not going to talk about Puerto Rico. But he was talking about us 15 minutes ago, and y'all didn't have our back.
That's a
That's because
touchy
no, but
subject.
it
No,
doesn't
no,
even
no, no,
matter.
no, no,
But
no, no,
it
no.
doesn't matter. But I mean, if you look at that, more of them were voting for
Oh
Trump
no,
until he
absolutely.
came for that, till they, and he didn't even do it. That's the thing. He didn't even do it.
No, he
Somebody
didn't
he
even do it. But
co-signed did it. Yeah.
um, it's weird because there's a lot of, we had the same situation when the Black Lives Matter movement went.
Hmm.
And then there was a lot of, Latins who were like, yo, why are you guys always starting trouble? why you just
What?
can't keep your head down? No, no, no. Why you can't keep your head down and just go to work like we do? You get what I'm saying? Like,
But
you know,
they volunteered to come here. We didn't volunteer to come here. It's not the
yeah,
same
but
thing.
a lot of those people don't know that history.
Yeah,
So
well, they
now
need to ask
there's a,
somebody. They need to
yeah,
ask
but
somebody.
yeah,
I mean,
well,
we
I
don't
mean,
just
but it,
act like this just because.
you know what? Shout out to City the Great.
Wait, wait, one
No,
second. We're gonna give City. Wait,
okay.
one minute. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Okay, what's up with City?
City handed in his all rack wrap up. It's outstanding. Shout out to the Rec Boys in the studio with the Rec Boys. All rack wrap up December 18th. He handed his in. I had to listen to it just to make sure we got it. And there's a line in there, and he said, they didn't tell us that pilgrims were terrorists too.
Yeah, that whole Thanksgiving feast is not a thing.
Yeah,
Not
but
like
it's
we.
different when you hear it with derogatory states words. Terrorist. When's the last time you've ever connected pilgrims
Never
to
a
terrorists?
pilgrim with terrorism, but they were the way they treat. If you think about it, but
I
we
mean,
it's never been.
well, I mean,
Shout out to
or
all
even
our
think
Native
about it
Americans out there. Native, that's really the founders
from
of
here.
this country.
No, 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 no. I mean, dude, there was people here when they got
There
here.
were you're right.
So,
So how'd you find a country?
or
Find a
how
place,
can you come and say, or from the time you landed to now,
right?
there's less Indians. So you literally it's no different. I mean, if you think about it, what's the difference between Ukraine and Russia? From Russia saying, nah, we're gonna go here and take
Oh
all this.
snap! You absolutely right.
Like, think about it. What's the difference? What's the difference from somebody saying,
Oh
nah, we're gonna take this over and this is our stuff? Meanwhile, there were people already there.
yeah, I never
You know
even
what I'm
thought
saying?
about
And
that.
it's
I
not like
hear you.
we're guessing that their peoples were
We
already there.
know that there are
Well,
people there.
not only that, but the history of the oppressor is telling you that there were people there. They just tell you the side of the story how they want to tell you. The only
No, that's
difference is, is when they started getting rid of you know, the truth about how they did with the Native Americans, they didn't have CRT. They didn't realize that they were really rewriting
history.
history to fit them better.
Right.
They didn't get the chance to, combat that, yo,
Wow.
everything was peaceful. We showed them how to hunt, they showed us how
Yeah.
to make clothes. You
Ain't
get what I'm saying?
ain't
Like,
that just like the colonizer though? Ain't that just like they come
no,
in there,
that's
learn the trades and the skills, and then just want to take
well,
over?
it's not even this is what happened. Like, this
Yeah.
is history. This is why we have all 50
Yeah.
states, is because there were other people here. We, like terrorists, came in and said, nah, we're going to take
Yeah.
this over. Little by little, little by little, little by little. And now we have the great United States, you know? So it's just, I don't know.
It's wrong. It's
I think
just
we
so
all
wrong.
need an overhaul. I think the United States altogether needs an overhaul. The framework on which we started the United States needs an overhaul. Times are different. There's no more slaves running around. You get what I'm saying? There's no more. There's America is multi-language now. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that exists
Multicultural.
now
Yeah, it's not the
that
same.
didn't exist when the forefathers wrote the Constitution. And now, I'm not saying change the Constitution. There's some, in principle, the Constitution works, but everything in principle doesn't always work in reality. And then that's the problem. Like, the American dream or America is a is an imagination. It's a great big plan. America, you know, but you don't know what actually goes into getting to America. Now, I mean, some people think that, well, we had to do what we did then to get to where we are now, which, it might be right, but doesn't negate what you did.
But is it right? No.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, like now that you put that in my head, now I just can't stop thinking about it. You have so many Native Americans that are fighting for their rights, for their country. I mean, like they were put in quarters. Like those people were on those things. A lot of them became alcoholics and substance abuse and all the violence and stuff that took place because of them. When I say them, I mean the people that came over and called themselves planting a flag here. It's so much damage. And to me, that's what this group that's running on the other side, that's what they represent to me. Divide is all for people that look like them. They don't want to integrate. At least Kamala said she will have people on the other side because it's all about unity in her cabinet. You haven't heard anything like that. His side looks like the good old boys. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what they look like. Yeah. And I know this is not going to be popular with a lot of people, but you know what? This is Bunky. This is who I am. I can't change who I am for anybody.
Nah, I don't.
You know,
I
there's
think that
wrong,
if
there's
you
two
watch
left
the show with
shoes.
an open mind,
Who?
you're gonna understand. We need a conversation. We
Yeah.
don't need the post. I don't care what nobody thinks. You can unfriend me. I'm voting for Trump.
Oh yeah, those are
Yo,
all over the place. Yeah, I saw that. It's
boof
somebody.
yourself. Boof yourself. Yeah, if that's what you're doing, boof yourself.
Yeah,
Like
I
nobody
did it.
cares what you're doing. Do
Yeah,
do whatever you're gonna do. Vote. Make your vote, and then that's it. Like
I registered Native American with the government. Okay.
no, that's dope. I didn't know you were
Yeah,
Native American.
I didn't either. A friend of mine who's Native American, I didn't know I don't know why I didn't know she was Native American, but she has the card. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. Kimmy, you got the card? She has to have the card if
Nah,
she
she
registered.
has to have the card if she's registered.
Yeah.
Ask her, Kimmy, if you're tuned in still, do you think the Pilgrims were terrorists? The way they came through? Like in today's, if they were to do
Yes.
it today, would they be considered terrorists?
Yeah. They
Okay.
were.
Okay.
Oh, Shad.
I mean, listen,
Mess.
listen. It says Trump supporters gather outside Trump Tower on election day. They got
No.
all the fancy cars. Yeah, listen. People need to get out and vote. Be
You have
safe.
until 9:00 in New York and
Listen,
8:00 in some other states.
be safe and be respectful.
Respectful.
That's it. Do whatever else you got. Like nobody,
Right.
like really, everybody got to go to work tomorrow. So just be respectful. This is yo. You know what? Before we get out of here, how come there's never been anything of cheating until 2016?
Because everything is a conspiracy. Because some people just can't lose gracefully.
Yo, they just showed on the news that somebody had an what are those trucks? The new trucks. And it was spray painted and everything. It looked like a trash can. And they were dumping trash in it. Wild. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just vote. Just go out and vote.
Just
Take
vote
your
and
ass
go
home.
home and mind your business.
Just vote. Go home. And guess what? Go to work tomorrow. Because guess what? 90% of y'all need to go to work tomorrow. You have to go to work tomorrow. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, why stress yourself out? America ain't going nowhere, regardless if we have the first black female president or we have the very first felon president. Either way, it's history in the making. And we should be proud and thankful that we have the right to vote. So use it use it at your discretion. I just hope and pray for everybody out there to, vote and get home safe. Don't start no trouble. Don't end up in no trouble.
Right. Because it's an election. It's not, I mean, like, come on. Everybody has a right to have their voice heard. If at one point you can agree to disagree, we all did it peacefully or whatever, but now it's a different time. Um, because of social media, everything out there. Um, all I could say before we go is pray, 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 Lord God, pray for this country. Either way, this country needs healing and it needs prayer. Tomorrow they can catch. I don't know how far you and Chris going to go, but they can catch some of this conversation with in the studio with the rec boys.
Probably about this much.
Okay, so can y'all get that much? So then this is what y'all gonna do then. Then y'all gonna jump over, make sure you tune in to Tea Time with Bunky on Thursday, where it's just me, and this is what it is, because the numbers are basically being maybe, who knows, but we're gonna talk about this thing on Thursday because I gotta get it out.
Like I said, shout out to everybody that went out and vote. Everybody that went out and did their
Yes,
civic duty.
yes,
Bunky, before we get
yes.
out of here, you got a prediction?
Come on, why you gonna do that? I don't know. That's the thing, Shad. I don't know what's gonna happen. I want to believe that America is bigger than this. I want to believe that they want true unity and our country to be united and not divided. That's what I'm hoping. But things that I see and things that I hear has me worried because they're already talking about stolen elections. And that makes, I just think I'm praying to God that America is better than what's being shown. So I have no predictions. All I can do is pray. I will not be turning on the TV no matter what Jamie say. I will not be watching.
You're not gonna
Nobody
watch
text
tonight?
me. What?
Man,
Oh,
that's the best
God.
part.
Is it? No, you don't want me to watch
Absolutely.
tonight because Lindy gonna be sick of me because I'm gonna be texting you. Shad, what's going on?
She's probably not even gonna want to watch it with me, but she might. We got a few TVs, so we might be watching two different things.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be remain divided. It's
Yeah,
been divided since it came.
man, see, it's.
What do you think?
Oh, I think the little black girl from Oakland is gonna take it home. This is just my thoughts. I don't care if you delete me. How about that one? I'm dope without you.
I don't. Hello.
So, yeah, no. I don't. Me personally, I don't care if you delete me. I don't care if you get mad at me or any of that. This is just my opinion. I believe that she's gonna win. I believe that Trump alienated too many different people too late in his run, and I think he just ran out of gas. I think the momentum shifted once she took the nomination and ran with it. And
On
I
July
just think that
21st.
he's just been holding on to whatever little bit that he could hold on to. He's doing 5-6 rallies a day. He looks tired. He looks beat. The rallies are getting worse and worse. I just don't believe that. I believe that he did all of this to see how far he can go. And hey, listen, there's a possibility he might win. Do I believe it?
And God help the USA.
Nah, I don't believe so, but just know, if he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. That's it. Nobody
Not according
cheated
to him
for
and his
him to
people.
lose. You get what I'm saying? If he wins, he wins. If he loses, he loses. We shouldn't
Yeah,
have
because
to
he going
hear.
to prison.
Well, hey,
He lose. It's
listen,
about to
he
go
might
down either
need to
way.
win. Think about it,
That's
Bunky.
why he's fighting so hard.
Listen, if I ain't never been to prison and I'm 70 something years old and you tell me the only way I can not go to prison is to run for presidency of the United States,
I'm running
I'm running.
with
I'm going to run
everything
for
in me.
whatever ticket you want me to run because
Yeah,
I don't want to go to prison. I
right.
shouldn't be 70 something years old going to
About to
prison.
go to prison.
So,
78,
and
76, 78, something like that.
yeah, well, he's the oldest candidate. presidential candidate to get the nominee. So,
Mm. All right. All right. So thank you, Shad, for this.
poll closings are in 1 hour and 10 minutes.
But in New York is
This
2 hours.
this says New Jersey, Oklahoma,
Oh,
Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Tennessee.
okay. Yeah, New
9
York is
o'clock.
9.
Polls close in Arizona, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, and Michigan. So
And
get
New
out there.
York.
Yo, listen, first poll closing is in 9 minutes.
Great show. Shad, stop it. You stressing me out. We gotta go. I can't.
Stressing you out. Yo, listen. Listen, we're gonna do a GoFundMe to get my co-host over here some relaxation meds, because she might need them for the week.
Yo, you have never lied, because this is
I'm
gonna
just
be
saying, but
yo,
I mean, listen, go out there and vote, be safe, love America,
yes.
love your family, and
Yes.
understand
And love your
that,
neighbor. Love your neighbor.
understand, and guess what? You're going to have to clock in tomorrow at 8. So
Yes,
either
I
way,
know I
you still
do.
got to go to work. You get what I'm saying? So, be safe,
Yes.
be good, and I guess we see you guys next week, right?
Yeah.
With a decision.
Oh, with a decision. And next week I have Bishop Williams on. And y'all know I don't like to talk about religion, but we're talking religion and politics, since they had it all through this campaign. But it's not his type of religious doctrine, because he's all about the Catholic Church. This guy is not Catholic, but there's going to be a great show. So make sure you tune in next Tuesday, Political Tuesday. We're talking politics and religion. So next week, tune in to Tea Time with Bunky on Thursday to follow up with this, and tune into In the Studio with the Rec Boy to get a little piece of it, and your music fix, your hip hop fix, your videos and your games and stuff like that. So I appreciate you all so much. Yo, pray for America. Pray for us.
Please do.
All right.